This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I never know exactly when these live streams start because it says like 1 second, but there's a delay and who knows. Anyway, real quick note about this case and this channel. Since I'm here in Japan, it happens like while I'm sleeping, so it's real tough for me to cover it live. If I covered the case live, I couldn't sleep because then, that's like, anyway, you guys get it. But I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and at some point I'll probably get a live stream going with it, but I had some problems last night, so anyway, see what happens with it. And I saw the opening statements. Also, it's kind of good just to like watch it and not like sit there and concentrate on a live stream sometimes because I don't know, want to see what's going on sometimes and kind of like absorb it as a spectator and not as someone like commentating and things like that. So anyway, obviously, the first thing I want to talk about just for a little bit here, I mean, it feels like there's just like so much to talk about like immediately, but obviously the Manson case will be going on for a long time, and there's some theories that he's a witness. He's somebody who could say some things about Johnny, and obviously, off the bat, Amber's team mentions Marilyn Manson. Why? Because they want to associate with him, and they want people to think, oh, Johnny knows Manson, this, crazy, evil guy, and all that kind of thing. So it's pretty relevant they mentioned him, and I'm wondering how much they'll continue to mention him, and this, gives a little credence to the fact that, well, what about the timing with the Manson case? How's that? So basically Evan Rachel Wood now has these allegations at the same time that Johnny's going to court, that he's in court. And I got to say this, like, obviously, the best thing about this is you can see, Amber's face and her reaction and Johnny's reaction. And this clip here that Colonel Kurtz happened to take out was pretty telling, because Johnny's just kind of like, almost like, what the hell? What are they talking about? I mean, if it's true that he did black out for 3 days, now, all right, I've done some stuff in my day like Johnny has, and I mean, like, to pass out for 3 days, what do you mean pass out for 3 days? Like someone's like out sleeping for 3 days? Like, it doesn't really work like that. Like, you get messed up, you get wasted, and then you pass out and you wake up again. You got a little hangover, you're a little groggy or something, but it's not like 3 days. So, and the other thing is, obviously, we're going to have to talk about, I guess, drugs a little bit because it's going to be related to the case. Her lawyer said, or Elaine Bennerhoff, or whatever her name is, she's kind of spooky, by the way. But anyway, you notice she said, well, Johnny Depp popped 13 E-pills or whatever it was, 10 E-pills or something like that. And then he got violent. But anybody who's taken E or who's been around people that have taken E know that that's not really the right thing to make you violent. What that does is actually make you less violent. It makes you love everything around you. So, I just found that kind of strange that she mentioned E with that. I mean, maybe that's the only thing she's got to say. I mean, you can't really prove actually that he took anything, can you? I mean, it seems like, even for me, it's like, okay, yeah, Johnny, he's done drugs, and she says he has, so I guess at least that much is true. Well, wait a minute. I mean, we're talking about a court here, right? We can't make assumptions that, like, okay, Johnny took drugs, so I guess he took them around Amber. Okay, well, yeah, that's a fact. I mean, he doesn't deny it, but it's about the timing of when it happened. So, like, everything has to be proven with evidence. So if you say Johnny took drugs on those days, prove it. Like I said, even I've been with the assumption that, yeah, he's done these drugs. Okay, that's part of it, but when? Where? With who? How much? So, Right. If he passed out for 3 days, she wouldn't be fearing for her life and could have escaped. Well, I mean, the thing with that is they could say that she wasn't necessarily fearing for her life at those times, but this was like an overall fear she was living with on a daily basis. But I get your overall point that, well, if he was passed out and blacked out and things, then she probably wouldn't have to fear so much. So, anyway, yeah, just very, very convenient for Amber's side that Marilyn Manson now happens to have these allegations against him. So anyway, did you see the part where Amber passed a note? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So that's another thing. Like Eve Barlow wants MSN to pick her up and to have her write some stories that are non-biased. So Eve Barlow is the person who is actually offering non-biased coverage. I mean, she's been like going about for Amber on Twitter forever. So she's about the most biased person there probably is. But I mean, I guess like if MSBC or whatever they are, MSN hired her, they wouldn't check her facts. They just want articles that sell and get ad revenue. So I really doubt it. But I don't know. I mean, if she did, that should be on camera and that should be, sought out. I mean, it's not like they could do that in secret in a courtroom and pass a note. They would probably have some people taking notice of that and get to the bottom of it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's on the live stream and it's a violation. Okay, well, yeah, wow. That's okay. If she did, hey, that's pretty silly. Pretty silly. So actually pretty stupid of them. So yeah, look at that. So I'm just gonna keep checking Twitter a little bit. Wait, no, that's my. Well, actually, I think that's who's following me. So, also the other thing is like before the case, everyone was like, oh, Colonel Kurtz has it on our feed. All right, great. I'll have to check that out. Fine, good. If it's confirmed, hey, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. So, the other thing is this. Everyone was like, well, Court TV is going to be like the only camera, but like everyone was streaming it last night. So, the good news is that Court TV is not going to be the only people who get this thing out there. So that's great. I mean, everyone was streaming it, and there was like Law and Crime streaming it, who was getting like 10,000 people watching at a time. And I guess Court TV was, and a lot of people we know are, Come Geek Some and Shelby, old name, Dr. Soup will be, streaming it. Tug will be streaming it. So yeah, it'll be out there, not just from Court TV. Happy Tuesday here. Hope it comes out how they started dating. He did not just relapse on his own. She taunted him, seduced and fed him drugs as much as she was taking herself. What's up, Rob? Oh, if you could jump on, man, now's the time. Now's the time. I don't know. It's probably about like 7 p.m. What's up, Tanya? Oh, did you change that picture? I didn't even notice you. I guess you did. Happy Tuesday here. It comes out how they started dating. Right. I just read that. Woo. I just finished streaming 9 hours. How the hell do you get time to stream 9 hours? Right? Like I've got kids. They got to get ready for school. I got to like, how do you have time to stream for 9 hours? I never have time to stream for 9 hours like in my life. So, all right. Yep. All right. It's all good. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I like that little court thing you got there going. Anyway, let's check some Twitter and see what we got. What's up, Die for JD? I mean, I guess no one will be streaming at this time, so I'll probably be maybe the only one. I guess that's like kind of good, but I don't know. If I did stream the case, I'd be pretty quiet. Like I tried last night and it got some weird feedback, but I'd be quiet because there's nothing I could say, or I think like the average YouTuber could say that's not going to be said by the legal team. We could point some things out, but if you get my drift, like you don't really need our commentary on like heavy legal stuff. I think we're pretty much just spectators. I mean, you've got some lawyers also in the community giving their opinion and things, but they're still spectators in a way. They're way better than us. However, they still have only outside information. So a lawyer who looks on at the case is great, but they still don't have that inside information to go by as to why people are saying things. They're still speculating, just speculation at a higher level than like the average YouTuber, obviously. So, okay, Tug is streaming now. Well, I should get on his stream. Yep. I noticed Tug wasn't actually streaming it when it started. I guess he's got a life too. I mean, even though it's really important, if your kid gets sick or something happens, we can't all get off. What's up, Amma? I did not even notice you were a member. I really got to thank you for that. I really got to get some membership stuff out. I know I say that all the time, but it's got to happen. We talk between breaks. Okay, I'm not sure who you're talking about. But all right, that's cool. That's cool. So let's see. I also noticed that Darth News was at the case. He kind of got in touch with me, but then he kind of was just like, I don't know. I guess he's got to imagine he's really busy. He's probably got a lot of messages from fans and things like that. But I just wanted him to get me like 20-second clips of like outside the courtroom to play because I don't know whose I could play because people can copyright strike me if I use like the private clips, and I don't want that to happen. Let's see. Elaine Johnny took 15 tablets. Good God, man, he would have died. It's called an overdose. Yeah, I mean, 15 hits of E sounds like it's really, really. I don't know, but yeah, I think you're right. Sounds like overboard. So anyway, you know. Court TV takes a commercial break and then we discuss what's going. Okay, right. That's true. That's true. Yeah. In the breaks, you could discuss what's going on. Absolutely. They take like 15-minute breaks and lunch and stuff like that. So, all right. I'm trying to find Laura B here to see what she has up. I probably passed her because I'm talking. Wait, you guys can see that. Okay, cool. So I guess this is who I follow, and I'm just gonna start from the top. And J.K. Rowling there I follow. And Frank Drebin's doing a great job in the case. Lisa Gandini is doing a great job on the case. And Jeannie Depp is the person who started the remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 petition. And that's another thing, man. Like they say, it's like it was like damaging her budding career. Well, like, how did she get in Aquaman 2 if it was so damaging to her? Like I get that. Whatchamacall? What's up, Mac? Nice to see you. I get that. Losing my train of thought here. Help me out. Okay. Jason Momoa and the big actors she said got commercials and all this other stuff. Well, they were big before Aquaman. All right. You can't compare Jason Momoa to getting a commercial to Amber Heard not getting one. I mean, it looks really bad because everyone on the jury knows who Jason Momoa is. Not too many people know who Amber is. I mean, I guess they kind of know now or by association, but you can't expect Amber to get the same type of promotion and jobs that Jason Momoa gets or the other big actors. It's just, it's real low common sense. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe we should check some out. I guess he's still not going to show his face. I watched it all day and it was very draining. I can only imagine what it was like for the people who were in there in person. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's up, Mac? You could jump on here if you want. If you're free, you could jump on here. I'll probably be chilling for about an hour or so, something like that. See what happens. Best part of testimony today, Christy Dombrowski, we used to placate Amber just to keep the peace. Yeah, unfortunately, that's another thing. Like, I guess it went on for like a couple of hours, but I watched it till 1:20. So at that point, I've got to go to sleep or I'm getting like 3 hours of sleep. Then I got to wake up for work and I can't I really have trouble keeping up on it. So I might kind of give up. I can't really like, I'd totally lose sleep and probably, I don't know, be really a zombie or just, I don't know. I just couldn't function in my life if I watched this at night, woke up. I couldn't watch it because I go to work. So it's tough. It's tough. Now I'm venting and you guys don't want to hear it. I was thinking Johnny and how Journey, yeah, I mean, he kind of looked like he was holding himself together pretty good. I mean, I guess I don't know what I was expecting from Amber. She like had that look, but she at least held herself together and she held her composure there for now. Text messages, not many can remember exact thoughts or circumstances surrounding sending a text, just sending it, assuming what's said via text is absolute truth. And first and foremost, people do lie. Right. Well, they kept mentioning that text, like you're going to see or you're going to hear about what terrible things Johnny wanted to do to Amber. But obviously, the thing with that text is, as we know, it wasn't reported in full context, widespread, right? Widespread, just the bad stuff was reported. And they leave out the end where Johnny says, I would never do that to someone I love. And then leave out the fact that it's a joke from Monty Python and not just something that Johnny said. But in court, they'll be obviously presenting that text with Paul Bettany to the full extent. So they'll get all the details there. It doesn't look good. I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't look good, but I don't see how the focus of the whole case could be on that one text there. You know, eye rolling was out there, attitude. Yeah, she wasn't, I mean, smiling. I mean, understandably, she'd be like kind of nervous or whatnot. So, like, all right. But she still kind of had that evil look. This case is about her iPad, heroic innocent survival. Beak woman who finally stood up used these words for fame to raise her status. She posted the op-ed and she's becoming ACLU ambassador. Women's and girls live free of violence. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, they read the op-ed and there really wasn't anything like very personal in there. So like on the surface, it seems like, okay, fine. If you're a juror who knows nothing about this or not much about it, you're like, all right, yeah, I guess you got a point. Like she didn't actually mention his name. But then the question becomes, why did he get fired from those franchises? And I guess their argument is he was unreliable. He was showing up late, which is kind of a normal thing. Like if you guys know Michael J. Fox, when he got Parkinson, then he was late all the time. He was totally off, his rocker. And it's not like, people got a little aggravated. This was when Michael J. Fox was filming Spin City and he first, got Parkinson's. They didn't fire him. They weren't like, he's late. He was late all the time because he had Parkinson's and he was hiding it in behind the set. But that doesn't mean they were going to get rid of him. He was the main star. He's the main star of Spin City. So they're like, he's late all the time, but he's the main star. What are we going to do? He's Michael J. Fox. So, going by that, and I'm sure other cases we could pull out of history of actors being late and things, that's just the one I know. It's not like they're going to be like, oh, Johnny Depp was late. We got to get rid of him. He was, the main star. Excuse me. We got to get rid of the main star of Pirates of the Caribbean, a long-time franchise, because he's late. Okay, that doesn't seem right. I live in the stream after the case. Yeah, I gotta kind of do recaps because, like I said, I just can't cover it at the time zone I'm in. Not even weekends because kids are home 24/7 on weekends. But I'll try at the end. I got this weird feedback. Yeah, so if you want to jump on for a little bit, Rob, if you're not too tired from your 9-hour stream, I guess you could jump on. And thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. And yeah, Spin City was great. Let's see. AHI rolling, smirking at Christie, passing a note through one of her team to Eve Barlow. All things a judge should correct in her behavior. Correct in her behavior? That seems like outright illegal to pass notes in court. I don't know if illegal, actually, but oh, man. Well, recaps are good, but I mean, for the sake of the channel and audience and growth and everything, like it'd be nice to cover it in real time. But I don't know. There's a lot going to go around the case, and it's like the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Also, it was such big news. The actual case obviously was very important, but the big stuff around it is still good too. And I'm just gonna do what I do in my style. I'll see. I'll try to roll. I'll try to keep up a little bit, but if I can't keep up, I can't do it. Can't do it. But see what kind of articles are coming out. I really want like homemade clips of Virginia, but we'll see. I mean, it's not like I could get Darth News here. I'll try them. Yeah, I'll try them right now. Here, let's see if we can get here. Let's go to Instagram. So you guys see my Instagram there. And here's my Instagram. I don't know. Okay, Drunk 3PO, kind of a old acquaintance of mine. I guess not anymore. I mean, good terms, but he kind of blew up. So no more room for the little old e-hacker, which is cool. Great guy, though. Yeah, Drunk 3PO. Here we go. All right, that is it. You're looking at it. You're looking at Darth News right there. So, let's see. I got my messages, and we got Darth News, and I tried to call him, but it's not working. So I'll try again. I'm just trying on lives and videos. He saw my last live when I tried to call him, and he didn't even, I mean, I don't know. It's not gonna work. It's like, what is it? About 7:30 at night in Virginia. So he's sitting there having a couple of tacos and a beer, and he's just not really taking this call. Yo,
What's up, dude?
I'm live.
How you doing, man?
I'm live. I figured I'd call you and see if I got you, and I actually did.
Wait, are you live? Wait, you're live streaming?
Yeah, I'm live streaming. I'm not showing any pictures or anything. You could just see my ear.
Oh wait, but am I on camera? Because I just straight up not. I'm editing. I'm not.
Yeah, we got Darth News live, baby. I can't even say it. I'm so excited. Darth News live on stream.
Yes, sir. You got me. You got me,
dude.
Am I? I don't. Wait, how is this working? Like, am I on camera?
Not at all.
I don't know how to do that.
No, you're not on camera.
Wait, is this Instagram or YouTube? I don't even know what's happening right now.
He don't know what's happening. This is Instagram. You're talking to an Instagram, man. All right.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm tripping. I guess.
Dude, why don't you jump on? Why don't you jump on for like 10 minutes?
Jump on where?
My channel.
YouTube?
Yeah, like 10 minutes. Grace us with your presence. Okay. Just like click on it. The link, the link's like in the.
I just got done recording for like 3 hours in my shit, so I'm not gonna put that mask back on. But I'll.
No, don't put the mask on. We just want to hear your beautiful voice. No one cares about the mask.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Let's hit me up.
Yeah.
Or do I just jump on, or how does this work?
Yeah, just check my YouTube. You'll see the link in the description. I'm in the chat.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna get my headphones.
All right. Shit. Word up. You got all the time you want.
All right, I'll be right there.
Word. All right. So it looks like Darth News might come in. And Rob, the link's right there, man. You could come in too. I'll take you too, man. I'll take Rob too. Rob, the link's right there, man. I guess Rob's like on a stream of like 9 hours. All right. Say something.
What do you want me to say?
That's good.
Hey, there you are. What's up, man?
Good, man.
How you been? Yeah, here's what you don't know. I broke my leg.
Of course I know. I sent you money towards it.
Yeah, so I've been home. That's why you said, how could you stream 9 hours? The wife isn't here. My daughter's in school.
Oh,
so with nobody home,
right.
I woke up early and I just started streaming all day and then I picked my daughter up and she plays inside. She lets me be. And I got a McDonald's. So she's like, okay, go stream with your friend, Daddy. So I said, okay, good.
Oh, I got to break my leg.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got very fortunate that in that sense that I'm home. Otherwise, I would be working and just doing video recaps like you're doing,
Right.
But I'll tell you this: the morning that That, oh my God, that opening statement from Elaine or Amber Heard's attorney was the most grueling, torturous. I don't 2 hours of hell. She was going through the whole trial. It wasn't an opening statement, man. It was so. Oh my God, it was torturous. The 2 hours.
Yeah, she kind of sounds like this, and my
Yeah.
client. She sounds like a dying vulture or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Amber stared Johnny down like she was. There was points that she was like disinterested. I don't know if she was writing letters to E. Barlow. E. Barlow was there, by the way.
I know. I saw her.
Eve was there. Darth News was in the courtroom. I think Lara B. Brian, incredibly average, is there.
Was that a picture of him on Instagram?
I don't know about Instagram, but I saw him
I'm
on
sorry, Twitter.
Yes, he was with Lara B on Twitter.
That was actually him?
That was incredibly average. Yes, that was
like
him.
he showed his face?
Yes, he showed his face. Yeah, and I showed it this morning before we started the stream.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. That was him.
Did you meet him?
Yeah.
You actually met him?
I think Darth News got an echo.
There's a huge echo.
No, I don't hear an echo, but your voice cut out for a minute.
I'm hearing my own voice like 10 seconds after I speak.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Technical difficulties. I don't
Yeah.
know, but yeah, incredibly average kind of looked like a tough guy. He kind of was a little slightly muscular. I imagine him, just my pure speculation, to be kind of nerdy a little bit, if I can say, I don't know, just like not like a guy
Like
who doesn't
me.
work out,
Like
more
me.
of a brainy guy, right? More of a brainy guy. You know what I mean? Well, you're a little husky. You've got a little bulk to you, but I thought he was like more of like this, maybe like brainy. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't what I quite expected either, but hey, I was like, that's cool to see him. It was great the support John is getting. Hacker, here's what I'm gonna say. When his sister took the stand.
Hey, can you hear me without an echo?
I hear you perfectly.
Yeah. Darth?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear. Jesus, there's the echo. God damn it.
Do you have YouTube
That's
on?
so annoying.
Do you have YouTube on?
I have. I don't know. I'm not on YouTube. No.
I don't know, man. Yeah, if you can't solve it, don't worry about it, because if it's
it's all good. It's just very weird hearing my own voice in like HD, like right in my ear. It's very weird. I don't.
Maybe you want to click off and come back, see if that works.
Well, so far I haven't heard none of the echoes. I think stopped. I think we're in business, boys.
So, Darth, how you been?
I've been good, man. I'm pretty tired. Pretty tired.
Yeah, it was tiring.
But yeah, it is tiring because you got to be there like 6:30 to get your pass. And then once you're in, like you got to just sit down, be quiet, and be respectful. Like it was funny because the when they're doing the jury selection, man, everybody was giggling, laughing, like just everybody was clearly like on Johnny's side. And at the end of the day, the sheriff was like, "Yo, you can't do any of that tomorrow, or you're going to be ejected immediately."
Wow.
So like,
well,
I was shocked. I was surprised because I actually thought they gave me the impression that we were going to be there in a separate room watching it on TVs. That's what I thought. That's like kind of the impression they gave me. And then I was like, oh, no. Okay, cool. First come, first serve. We can actually get in the courtroom. So, that was kind of exciting. It was weird seeing Johnny just walk in like an angelic being. I'm not trying to like simp right now, but holy shit, man. He's dude, it was, I actually talk about it in my next video that I'm finishing up right now, but the girl next to me, like, I mean, the moment he walked in the door, guys, the second he walked in the door, she grabbed her, she like put her hands over her mouth, and she like couldn't breathe, and she just started sobbing uncontrollably. And then her friend next to her started like choking up, and then she started crying. They started hugging each other, and then the friend on the third friend, all three of these girls are crying. And I looked over there, and I'm not joking. full like adult. These are adults that are like crying.
Right.
It's like this is like the visceral just in like you
No, I
can't.
understand what
It's
you're
like it's like
saying.
it's a
You're
react.
feet
It's a
away. You're like feet away
right
from somebody
right.
who you idolize. Yeah,
But
I can understand
but
that.
it's not about like idolizing that. It's like Johnny Depp has this kind of an effect on people. He makes people that happy that they cry.
Yeah.
Do you think Amber Heard would ever or will
Oh,
ever have anybody in her life that she will make ever that happy? Like
well,
no.
I'm going to tell you something. You remember those 4 Amber Heard that family yesterday?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
There was 4 Amber Heard fans outside the court yesterday during the jury selection. Did you
Yeah.
see them?
Oh yeah. I saw 'em.
They have you, me, and Hacker as part of their sign, by the way.
I'm number 2 on their
Hacker's
whatever
number
list.
2. I'm number 9, and I think you're number like 14. And you're on the list. By
I'm
the
number
way.
14. I'm the meanest. I should be number 1.
No,
But what exactly is the list for?
I
What
think-
exactly is
I
the
think it
competition?
Wait,
was-
I'm gonna have to find this. I saw them, but I didn't see that sign.
it's on my Twitter. You could see the list on my
Okay,
Twitter,
I'll
and I
get
will
your,
send.
I'll get that right now. What exactly is the what do I have the number 2 slot as?
I think it's tweets, which is funny because you would think that Tug and Lara B would be on there, or
Isn't it Laura B?
Lara B? Lara B? Is it Lara?
I think it's Laura. Darth?
Laura B. So Laura, you would think Laura B and Tug would be on there, and they weren't there, and it was like here's what it said. It was very weird. It's a Johnny Depp, then it's an E-Hacker 8000 and something, then it had Johnny Depp, then it had Stevie J Raw number 4, then it had all these names like I'm not too familiar with. Then I was there, and then a couple more names. And then Darth News was there, and I was like, "Wow, they got Darth, Hacker, me, and Stevie." So like,
I need to see this. Let me go on Twitter.
go on
I'm
my
looking-
Twitter, and if you look on my profile, that the list is there. I put it there.
I'm following you. I'm looking for it right now.
It's so weird, like, and I couldn't believe our names were on this thing. And somebody said, "Rob, did you see this sign?" And I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" They're like, "Your name is there." I was like, "Why would my channel's name be?" And I'm like, "Oh my God." And there's Hacker, Stevie J Raw, me, and Darth News. And I'm like, why does this family? And it's like Hacker.
Yo, wait. Unbox blocked you.
Oh yeah, that's a whole big ordeal. By the way, Unbox deleted his Twitter account today.
Did he?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
I kept an eye out for him. I don't know what he looks like, but I kind of like. Think
He
that
is there. He is there because he put up 2 videos of Johnny entering the building and Johnny leaving the building. So he's there. But what he did was, in case you don't know, and I kind of blew up his Twitter and I didn't really care, is that he went to this community. He asked for a GoFundMe so he could go to Virginia with everybody backing him up because of videos he's done. And then he writes this horrifying tweets about how we're jealous. 99.9 of us are not going to Virginia. I'm an Amber Heard fan. I was like, what?
What?
Like, I swear to you, all the tweets are on my profile. You could see each and every one. I put them all there. People were sending them to me. People were going off. They were going crazy. They couldn't believe, and I was showing tweet after tweet after tweet, all from him. All from him.
All right. So where
He
is
also
this
said
thing?
Amber Heard.
Honestly, Johnny Depp supporters, Johnny Depp jealous supporters are the worst.
Yeah.
What?
So it's right.
Who
Here's
the fuck?
it.
What? Okay, that's ego. That's narcissism. To think that like we're jealous of you, like what? At no point did I ever go, "Oh, I wish I was Unbox PhD. He's so lucky." Like,
Yeah, look, it's kind of cool. He could travel the world and do this shit from a guy who's totally tied down from, my viewpoint. But
Agreed.
this is not my whole life. Like life will go on and we'll be, later on in life, this will be over. The case will be over. We'll move on. And then what's he going to do? I'm not ever going to be like jealous.
He's a celebrity follower. So like if celebrities come in somewhere, and that's fine. That's fine. If that's what he does, and God bless him. But what he did was take money from this community and then say like, I'm rooting for Amber. Screw you all. I'm going to be in Virginia. I don't care. I'm happy. I was like, what?
Wait, he's rooting for Amber?
Yeah, there's a tweet that says he's an Amber Heard fan, and he told Amber and Eve that they could use his videos, but no other YouTuber can. I'm telling you.
Dude,
What he
so
said.
Yeah.
okay, people were telling me, a lot of people told me that he had reached out to me and said like, it's cool if I use his videos. I don't know what, I never saw the tweet. I looked for it,
Huh.
but I'm glad I never used another one of his videos, because it would have just been a strike, man. Like,
Yes.
it's not even worth it. He's two
Agreed.
faced. He's not
No,
out.
well,
He's
he
not.
actually gave me a
He doesn't
strike.
care
Yeah.
about the Johnny Depp community, and he doesn't care about the YouTube community.
No.
He's just out for himself. And
Well, they call it a grifter, right? He grifts onto an ongoing movement, and he makes believe he's part of it and cares.
exactly.
Yeah, I think it was
That's exactly
horrible, man.
right.
And you could look, if you look at all my profile, if you think I'm lying, look at every tweet I put there. It's all there. It's all there. I'm not lying. It's there.
No, you actually work in a court. You're an honest guy.
I try to be. I try to put the truth out there. That's what I do. I work in a courtroom.
Well, here's the chart, man, that we were just talking about.
There is.
And Johnny Depp's on top, but he doesn't comment on Twitter. So I'm not sure exactly. And they still commented wrong, right?
Yep.
And E-Hacker, I'm blowing our way to the competition, man.
Yes, you are.
Stevie J's not that bad. Laura Croft dies. I've seen these people around the community. Rock Candy.
Me too.
I don't see the pic. Oh, there's the sign. There it is.
And there's you, Darth. You got a small EP in there on that one.
Where am I? I'm trying to look.
Now, by the way, this family held this sign. This was part of the sign. So,
Oh shit! I see. Okay, dude, I literally, I stood right behind the guy in the glasses, when we were walking into court today, and like I had my Darth News hat on and stuff.
dude, he must have been cursing you out under your breath. He's like,
me
bastard.
and
He must have been cursing you like crazy.
But I was the friendliest person there. Like, I don't know, like it was hard to hate me because I was not being Darth News. I was being like, hey, what's good, everybody?
Right, but when they're rooting for Amber, they don't like us. And look at this list. It's like the four of us are on it.
So, by the way, these are not the supporters that I saw the first day here.
Okay.
But
okay.
There's a picture of them somewhere.
There is a picture.
I know, I believe it. But,
see, now he blocked me, by the way.
Yeah.
See, he blocked me. Now, if you keep scrolling down, you'll see all his stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even. We could talk about him, but I don't care. Like,
yeah, I know you don't care, but that's one right there. You just passed.
I mean,
one.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Let me rephrase. I care, but I don't want to really talk about him. Giving the attention, it doesn't really matter.
I understand. I just
it doesn't matter. There's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
You know,
yeah, I agree.
There's nothing there. But
yeah,
no,
you could skip
worth
it.
a mention. It's worth a mention, but you know.
You can skip the rest if you want to skip the rest.
This is a pretty good. It's a pretty good one. What else was I looking for? Oh, that's a real sexy. Look at that, man.
I said Amber.
Nice.
I said Amber would love me right now. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't show that in the court if you want people to get cool.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know if Darth is down with all these jokes about how sexy Rob is. But,
Dude, Rob is hella sexy. I tap that any day.
I don't know.
You don't even have to ask me.
There's the just for a quick comparison.
There you go, dude. You spitting image.
And then
yeah, you could skip the rest. You don't have to look
you
at
got
them.
the Rob. Yep, you're quite the drunk, man.
Get the
You're quite
Rob.
the drunk. So yeah, I was just looking for a picture of that group. And the thing is, they had a kid in the group.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you later on. I should have it, and I'll send you the picture of the group with the sign, and I'll send you the close-ups. I have the close-ups of all of it.
Cool. Yeah, I would love to. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you too, Darth. I'll send it to you. Is your Twitter okay? Or you want me to send an email? How do you want me to send it?
Twitter's fine, man.
Okay, I'll send you both.
Emails dailydarth@gmail. So.
I'll send it to both of you. Cool. Yeah, I couldn't believe the Will Smith thing. I was kind of flabbergasted with that.
Right. Well, it has been mentioned that look what's happening to Will Smith.
Bro, Will Smith is in Dubai. He's in Dubai right now, chilling with the crown prince. He's like literally living with him until the quote unquote the bad press burns. So
I heard he was getting some help, but I don't know if that's true.
He needs to like get a. He needs a lot more than help, man. He needs a new family.
I haven't even
This
thought about
whole-
Will Smith since like that robot movie, I Robot.
I
or whatever.
Robot, yes, I Robot, yeah.
And I Am Legend. I
That was
haven't
a
really
good
thought
one
about him
too.
since then.
That was a good one.
So,
Men in
So-
Men in Black when I was a kid was kind of my jam.
Yep.
The first one was just like it was so like different for its time, and I was
I
like,
agree.
I loved it. It was
So-
like,
he's
go ahead.
wait,
So
he's
how
in
do you guys
rehab
feel
from
being on this
smacking
Amber Heard
someone?
stain list? How do
Why?
you-
Like,
Oh, what, stain list?
Yeah, Amber Heard's fan list. How do you guys like being on it?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I accomplished something. I mean, that means I did something, right? Like,
So I
well, I'm
can't
actually
believe
gonna
it.
I'll probably make a video on that at some point. And Eve Barlow has a new tweet where she's begging MSN for her to be a reporter and cover this case, and she said she's gonna be non-biased.
Bull.
So she said, if you want fair coverage, hire me. Basically,
Oh
I'll try to
my
find-
god.
So come on, man. So if
Doug, you
anyone's
were
gonna give
sitting next to
unfair
Eve,
coverage,
right?
like she's up there high on the list of unfair coverage for the case.
Doc, you were sitting next to Eve, correct?
I
Weren't
was
you?
sitting next to Jacintia.
Wow.
She had
Dude.
the pink hair. She had a striped shirt on the first day.
Did you get
did
nauseous?
Did I get nauseous? No. No, she's one of my Patreon supporters, and I didn't.
Oh, I thought you meant Eve Barlow.
That's who
No.
I meant, Eve Barlow.
No. I mean, actually, I don't know who. Man, I was just trying to pay attention more than I didn't really look around me that much.
You were
okay.
close.
I knew Brian was on the other side. I saw Brian. I saw Laura. I don't know. I have no idea what Tug looks like, so I'm just like, whatever. I just
Right. Well, he's got that red mask with the hat. So
red mat. He's wearing a. You can't wear a mask inside.
no, you've never seen his. That was a joke. No one got it. Come on.
Oh,
I'm sure some people in the chat got that. All right.
I'm
So,
fucking right over my head, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yep. All right. Well, I know it's late for you guys over there. This is it. Amber's advocate live online, not outside a courthouse. Their business isn't to intimidate the other side by making abusive posters or jeering with verbal insults. If you're MSN and you want to report in a balanced way, hit me up. I can direct you
Oh
to many
my
of them.
God. Oh my God.
By the way,
Yeah,
she's got 44,000 followers, and
Okay,
this thing
so-
has 44 likes.
That's
It's
terrible.
only after the first hour, but still, man, like my videos get like 45 likes after the
I
first
know.
hour.
It's funny because I follow some creators who like when they'll make a community post, they don't really get a whole lot of love, but they'll get, I mean, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of views on their videos, and it's like I'll post like just like anything, and it gets more love than like bigger creators that like even you, John, like you got like 500, 600, like a lot of people engage with your posts. And you like for like I think for your sub count, like you get like a lot of engagement with your posts. And
Yeah, I get good engagement, but views aren't great. But I know what you're saying.
bro,
I don't trust
literally
it.
I know you do it for money now because you're monetized, but man,
Uh-huh.
like it just
Yeah. Oh, I'm all about money. I don't know anything. I'm total grifter. You totally got me. Total grifter.
dude, you should.
I'm
You
so much about money. I've tried to give you money for the case, and you didn't even get back to me. I guess you didn't want it. So
The what?
I'll give you money to beat if you need. You ask for money,
I don't need money.
but I
I
thought
mean-
you asked for money to like support your trip to.
Well, yes,
Virginia.
yeah, but I don't need. I'm not like asking you specifically for any money. Like I'm
Oh,
not.
I know, but I mean, I could.
It's
I
like
could-
if you like if you want to if you feel so kind and
Mhm.
just go drop like $1. That's it, dude. Like
All right, hold on. Let me tell you something. One of your guys actually gave me a huge tax return last year. So I've got a little money if you need,
one
just
of my
saying.
one of my guys. What do you mean by that?
Well, the guy's name's Joe Biden. So
Oh.
one of your favorites.
Oh, you mean the money that like rightfully belongs to us that he
yeah,
took,
one of
taxed
your
us?
favorites. Hey, I don't know. I don't ask questions. I took it, and if it, just saying.
No, I know. It's
I
all
actually
good.
can't refuse
Do you-
it. I mean, I
do you-
think I can, but I don't.
Are you do any of you two dabble in crypto? I'm not trying to be like that bro, but like, do you?
No, I've got some Bitcoin, but it's through PayPal. I don't have a wallet right now.
Do you get yourself a wallet invest in Ethereum. I literally, man, I can't believe like the returns. It's insane. And it's like this wave is like on the up and up, and it will plateau. And at that point, it'll be too late. You already missed the gravy train. Like you need to like invest in Ethereum. You need to invest in like ApeCoin. You got Bitcoin. You should really do it because it's just like that. That is if there's no stopping it, and like that's the future of like currency. That's just there is no stopping it. That is what will be the official currency eventually. Will be crypto.
Yeah, no, I think
dollar
you're right.
bill-
I know, I know. You're right. It's gonna plateau soon, and I've been meaning but yeah, I guess what my friend says. Sorry to get off topic for 1 second, guys, but my friend said, I said, is PayPal bad? And he's been doing Bitcoin for like 20 years, and he's like, well, the thing about PayPal is they're never gonna actually go out of business. They're never gonna be gone because someone's always gonna buy them out to have that, you know, supporter base or their client base. So he told me it's okay if I buy through PayPal, but obviously there are some negatives to that too about, I guess, taxation, and they take a cut of it and things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, because every time you do a transaction, like on an exchange site or like a trading site or your crypto wallet, it takes like a fee.
Right.
It takes up to like I think it's like up to like $15 if you like, but you know.
Right. Anyway, I'm just saying, if you want, you know, I'd be happy to send something just to support you being there and shit.
I appreciate it, man. My GoFundMe is in the link of my
Well, I was gonna see if you have PayPal.
Oh, you want to do that? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's totally
So
fine.
just send me your PayPal.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, sorry
thank you.
guys, it's kind of important, but yeah. So how long was? Did they have witnesses come in? Because I had to go to sleep at 1:30. I watched the
one
opening statement.
So I got so irate, so livid, so furious when when Amber's team went up and gave their their statements. I just could not believe the lies coming out of their mouth. It like I honestly I had to remove myself from the room because I wanted to just I wanted to run up there and just be like, who are you? So I left. I left like halfway through. Amber's and then I watched the rest of it on my phone, but it's a totally different feeling. I can watch it on my phone and just be like, wow, she's dumb. Yeah. But when I'm right there, oh man. But seeing Amber get just like bombs dropped on her, like right off the bat, was just so satisfying, man. It made me so happy.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I was just like, because she had to sit there, she couldn't move, she wasn't allowed to leave, she just had to listen to everything that he was like. It was just like looking at her face, like in person, just like seeing her react to like all these little micro like aggressions in her face. You could just tell like that she was holding in just so much. I don't know. She did not want to be there. It looked like she wanted to just duck and run. She looked scared. She looked. Nobody on her team looked confident. Johnny's team walked in there, but like a bunch of Marines. Like they're here to fucking do business. They're here to they're coming for blood. Like they were organized. They walked in like unison. They floated into the courtroom like effortlessly, and I was like, that's confidence. They're ready for something. They know they have something because they also dropped all of the biggest, I guess, bombs that we have in public knowledge.
Well, wait a minute. Why didn't they mention her abuse record in the opening statement?
What
did I miss that?
Well, hold on. I think there's a few things they're safe because there's no. They dropped some pretty big ones today, right? Ones that have made headlines, and now it's like, okay, so you used up those, so what else do you have? There's no way they used up all the ammo in the arsenal. They have to have a plan. Like there's no, I mean Johnny was laughing the whole time, like he was smiling, like he kept just chit chatting with Ben Chu, and just like he was in a good mood.
We could see him pretty clearly, yeah.
Yeah, I know you could, but
yeah,
it was you could clearly see that one side was happy or at least relaxed and confident, and one side seemed like just really, I guess, worried. Like they're like like whatever his face was, came up and was like, "Don't listen to Johnny Depp's team, whatever. He's just they're manipulating the truth." And it's like, no, that's what you're doing. You're manipulating. That's
Right. I mean, obviously they're gonna say that. They've
I
gotta
know
say
I know
something,
they're going to
so,
say that, but it's
yeah.
like that's why I hate like defense attorneys. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
Well, if Johnny was on the defense, you wouldn't be hating him.
no,
You know?
it would be a different. Wait, if Johnny was on the say that again.
If Johnny was on the defensive side, you wouldn't be hating the defense attorney, would you?
No, because I actually know when the news came out that Johnny was a quote unquote wife beater.
Yeah.
I bought into that narrative for like a good 6 months.
Really? Wow.
6 months easily. Yeah, I was like, dude, screw Johnny. Like I'm not. Dude, I was like, I was like mad. I was like hurt, and that was like the first time when I finally found out the truth, where I was like, dude, the media duped me. Like what? Like it's like when it's that kind of red pill, blue pill moment, and I was like, oh my god, this Johnny didn't do anything. Like I can't say he didn't do anything wrong, but he didn't do what is being accused, basically. It's like it's
Well, I kind of came in like really late. I started making videos pretty much right when I heard about it. So I heard about it, I think it was like 2018, which is pretty late. And I was like, that sounds weird. And when I started to check it out, I immediately found, all the stuff Amber had done and things. I was like, oh, okay.
right.
So, if you came in earlier than that, maybe you'd be like, oh, I don't know what happened, especially like 2016, 2017. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I came in, pretty much the real Laura B's post was already up and Brian's videos were already out. And I checked out those immediately. Like I immediately checked out Brian's videos because I was like, all right, I'm going to make negative videos on Amber Heard for different reasons than Johnny Depp. But let me see what's up with her before I start criticizing her, right? Because she was getting bad mouthed. She got 150,000 negative comments on Instagram, which is really hilarious. And
is there any other story or person or individual you've covered, either one of you or myself included, besides Johnny Depp? He's probably like the most. He's
dude,
consistent content. Like it's like there's always, you know what I mean? It's weird. Like I don't talk about anybody else.
Okay, I covered Kathleen Kennedy and Brie Larson for a year and a half before I did a single Johnny video.
Yeah. I remember John talk. Hey, really quick. What happened to John Talks? Why doesn't he talk anymore?
Well, that's kind of a long talk. I mean, obviously, he's found a pattern in YouTube where he gets massive views off doing 30-second clips.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I know that. I noticed that.
Okay,
but I
was
just curious.
If he shows his face, it kind of breaks the pattern, right?
Right. I guess.
So, he's gonna do live streams on Wednesday nights again.
Oh, cool.
He did do a live. I caught him live with Nina Infinity.
Yeah, because he's an interesting guy. He's like,
he is. And I stopped by and I sent him a super chat, and it was about Jeremy. Why wasn't Jeremy doing the fishing video? And it was a great response. And I made a video about it. It was really great. Jeremy thought it was hysterical. He loved it. He wrote to me. He's like, "Dude, this is so funny," So and
I gotta
Jeremy
catch up on that a little bit.
Yes, you were on it. I had put a hacker on it. I did the whole thing. I
started the whole thing.
Funny.
You
did.
Was after Jeremy for like a year and a half before he came in, but you did a great job, obviously.
It was funny. Jeremy loved it. He's like, oh man, and it all started because Hacker. I was going to question Jeremy one night on Ryan Kennel's stream, and Hacker's like, listen, you got to ask him one question. What happened to the fishing video? And I didn't know anything about it. But when I asked Jeremy that, Jeremy was rolling. He was hysterical. I said, oh, that Hacker. He loved it. He thought it was great. So
yeah, I haven't caught up with that community because I've been doing this, and I kind of split off a little bit, but I got to catch up with them, and at some point.
Yeah, I mean, you've also and another thing, Hackers covered the Manson case. You've
right,
Manson.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson. You've covered.
Yeah, and Darth. That case is people don't like it, but obviously Marilyn Manson was mentioned.
What about Britney?
Yeah, he wasn't.
No, let's go back to Manson for a second. Manson was mentioned by Amber's team off the bat.
Yes.
And people told me, don't talk about Manson. Stop. I'm like, yo, it's connected. Then people are like, keep it separate. I'm like, this is connected. And well, lo and behold, they mentioned him off the bat day one.
I couldn't believe that. I
believe that's what I've been telling people.
Couldn't believe it. They ran right after. You know, there was a couple things like somebody heard and they caught that Elaine said, "Oh, Johnny Depp was part of the opt-in," and they're like, and people caught that, and on Twitter they were going like, "Oh, she just buried Amber Heard, her own defense attorney."
Well, Amber Heard shouldn't have made that. She buried herself in that. What's that? Twitter or Instagram post?
Which one?
Where she said, "I'd never." She says, "I didn't name him." It's like, well, just by saying I didn't name him means you were implying him. Like anybody with common sense knows, like that's
right.
Like you just admitted, you just like,
Yep.
like how? Why are you posting on social media? You should, instead of saying she's taking a break, she should have just not posted and just been like, you know, like if people care about her, then they know that she's got a trial going on with Johnny Depp. It's pretty big news. You know, it's like she doesn't have to make an announcement.
I don't think she wrote
Johnny
that.
Depp
I think that was a PR person said, "Hey, put this up there."
I'm sure it was. But either way, it's on her behalf.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
And that PR person should be fucking fired. If that's the case.
Yeah.
What did you think of Johnny's sister, guys? How did you guys feel?
I mean, I liked her.
Do you think she hurt him or she helped him?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I'm running off like 2.5 hours sleep.
Oh, sorry.
No. It's all good. I'm good for right now. And like 4 hours last night. So it like to like try to like break it down like in my mind and like kind of like analyze it. Like, was it good or bad for Johnny? Like I think it's still too soon to tell. I don't think he or she I don't think she did any kind of like irreparable damage by any.
So let me ask you this. So the thing goes on for 3 weeks?
6.
Well, it goes on for 4 weeks, and then there's a week break, and then we come back for a week or two, depending on whatever.
And it's every day of the week at the same time?
No. It's Monday. It's Monday through Thursday every week from 10 till whenever they decide.
Right, There's no Fridays? There's no Fridays?
No Friday. No, it's a long weekend every week.
Oh, thank God. I could use a day.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's how I felt. I thought that Depp's team was fantastic with the opening statement. Amber Heard's a guy, even though we know it's lying, but he did a pretty good defense. Elaine killed me. She bored me. I think it was ridiculous. She was going through the whole trial. I was like, that's not an opening statement. It was horrible. I think it killed everybody. I think everybody was about to fall asleep. And then when we got to Johnny's sister, it was sad and emotional because she talked about her mom and what they went through, and that was rough. And Johnny, I don't know if he was like starting to cry enough, but he looked at one point. He looked really sad, reliving the moment.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can't be easy reliving. Yeah.
And the only thing that worried me, and I'm going to be honest with everybody. When they brought up the deposition and she said that she worked for them, but she also worked like a side job. Mm-hmm. And then when he brings up the deposition part, then she kind of retracts that statement by saying, "Oh, no, I work for them full time." I know that might not be a major thing, but if you're retracting something you're saying, the jury is going to look at it like,
unless you were confused about the context of the question or something. I don't know. I mean, you have to think like, because just when they were like, I'm sure his sister is familiar with being in front of people or speaking in front of people, but when they were doing the jury selection, man, some of those people were extremely nervous. Like they couldn't even talk.
Wow.
Like, oh yeah. No, it's like people say things like this totally competent woman just was basically what I'm doing right now, just spitting out pure gibberish, just like it was weird. Yeah, she just couldn't talk, and it was strange.
That is weird. Wow. Yeah. Are you staying the full 6 weeks, Darth?
Well, I'm trying to be as frugal as I can with my donations. I'm staying at this location at a.
We don't need to know. Don't dox yourself.
I don't give a shit. It's a Courtyard Inn. Boo hoo. So I mean, yeah, but it's okay. There's like 10 Courtyard Inns like within a square mile of me. So have fun playing Russian roulette trying to find me. But yeah, it's what was your question?
And I kind of got lost myself. Oh yeah, I thought I said, are you going to stay the entire all the weeks?
So I'm gonna stay here for until the 21st, and then I'm gonna. I plan on getting a new hotel or maybe Airbnb somewhere that's not $110, $20 a night.
Well, are you going to go back the week that they're off from that Friday?
I might, but like it really does. That's a lot of miles I keep putting on my car to drive like that. Like,
well, the way you drive, man.
Well, yeah.
I saw your video.
Well, that was tame. That was me being tame. I mean, I raced my car. Yeah, I go.
You were doing 130.
Yeah, I know. I've hit 210.
Oh,
you don't want to do that, man. I've had so many friends get like.
Dude, I don't do that. I don't do 210 on the freeway. I take it to a track. I race it.
I'm out of it today.
No, yes, there's a drag in the middle, and then it's like a half-mile long drag strip, and then there's a 2.5 mile circular drag around it, and it's like there's like every Sunday it's like a cars and coffee, like meet and greet, and like everyone just goes there, brings their like super cars or whatever tricked out cars they have, and you just like sign up and you just race each other, and it's super fun.
Wow.
Yeah. So
no doubt. I thought
it's in a controlled environment. No, I don't hit. No. The only time I went fast on the freeway was when I had to skedaddle from the police officers.
No doubt.
Yeah, it was one time, and like when it was over, dude, I'm not a religious man. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, but I got on my knees and I prayed to God, and I said, that will never happen again. Thank you for getting me out of that alive. Thank you for not. It was just like I was thanking God, and I was just like, I'm not religious, but I was just like, there is a God.
Wow.
It's the kind of shit you see in like Fast and the Furious. Like, it doesn't happen. Like it never happens. And the fact that it happened to me was, I was being a bit reckless though. So, but it was like either if I pulled over, I'm going to jail for a year. That's it. And I was like, I'm not going to jail for a year because like there's so many laws that I broke that I would just be thrown in jail. Like, like it's not even reckless driving. It's like you're going to jail.
Wow.
Prison.
Wow, man.
Anyway, so yeah, but I don't drive stupid anymore.
Okay,
never since that. Wow. That was in 2018. I've been pretty well, I've never had an accident, never had a ticket. So
thank God. I hope you never.
I would have had a ticket, but I got away.
I hope you never do.
2018. That was the year Jeremy promised a fishing video. That was a special year. Darth, I want to ask you about this video here. If I could play this for a second.
Yeah, I wanted it to be better, but there was people following me, like behind me, and they were being really weird. And I was talking to geese, so like my interview with the geese is kind of like.
You guys fans of Amber?
Bad.
Yeah. What do you like about her? Fascinating. And so you're on her side, right? Okay. Well, I'd like to just let you know that you're dumb. You're like the worst. Yeah, so you can all fuck off now. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes Amber Heard supporters. Ooh. Especially Darth News. Get out of here.
People thought they were going to
support Amber somewhere else.
I grew up in Michigan. Like, I know.
You can sit back down. Okay. All right. And well, you have fun out here all by yourself.
So I actually have a follow-up video because for somehow like
see that, Amber?
2 geese are like hanging outside my hotel, and like I basically just did like a follow-up of them like coming to me like where I live. Anyway,
I gotta see this.
Yeah. It's in the works.
I saw both these videos, man. I watched both of them. By the way, I commented, I think, in your comment section.
Yeah. I thought that he messed up the thumbnail because I was like, oh, what the hell is this? I thought he was like interviewing actual people, but he.
I didn't want people because that was the funny thing about it because people were like, what is this, clickbait? And it's like, oh no, it's not clickbait because it's like he's talking. I don't know. I got a stupid sense of humor, man. Like because sometimes my humor, my insight, like what I think is funny, nobody else, not even do they think it's funny. They won't get it. They don't get it.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was great, man.
Well, Rob, that's because you're a smart guy, man.
I thought it was
Yeah, no,
funny.
dude,
John, I don't know, but like a little bit.
I know people are sick of me complaining about this, but if I was like a free single guy, you'd see all kind of crazy shit about this like I'd run around Tokyo, interview people, you'd see all kind of crazy shit on here. But since I'm married and tied down, it's just me, you know.
John,
So,
you used to put out like I remember you just put out videos of like we'd go in Tokyo, you'd show different things you did. And I think a lot of people were very interested in you doing that, going around vending machines. Oh, you did all this stuff.
but Rob, I was still married at that point. That was still like an hour here. I mean, if I wasn't married, I could fully go around the city. I could go to bars. I could interview people. I could do all kind of crazy shit. You know,
Right?
but
Yeah. No, I know how it
I
is.
just
I
can't.
get
I'd be
it.
making videos a lot more like Darth does and shit like that, all kind of vlogs. But it's just at a different point in my
Totally.
life. So
I
know.
totally
You know.
get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't like having structure. I mean, I like structure, but I'm not a structured kind of person. So like, a lot of people have they're good at what. They're good at like just doing the way they do. I don't know how to explain this. You know, like I have to like, yeah, be always moving around in different places. Like John, like you said, you still always go different places, right? Like that's kind of. I feel like I have to move around. I can't just sit at my computer.
You're very hyper.
Yeah, I mean, I got ADD like crazy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'd mix it up.
And
You'd see a lot more of this channel than just like the
I
format, you know.
I stopped taking like medication for ADD like
But
5 years
there-
ago, and since that happened, dude, I became so much more productive. My friends used to steal my Adderall, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, do you really need it that bad? Like, I don't like.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I never took it, and I was like, why are you stealing my shit? But okay, but
Wow.
yeah, apparently people really like that stuff, and I found out from my own
Wow.
quote unquote. Yeah.
by the
Anyway.
way,
Very
Darth's
interesting.
channels
Man.
in the chat. I'll put Rob's channel in there too.
Very interesting, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've honestly,
I've learned a lot about Darth news tonight that I never knew
Yeah.
before.
I'm hyper when I want to be hyper, and I'm calm when I need to be calm. And it's like I don't need pills to tell me what feeling I should feel. It's like no, let me just be me, and I so far so good. You
Good.
know, like I understand right from wrong, and
Too bad Amber didn't.
at,
but
at
hey,
least in a public civil setting, you know,
yeah.
in my own room.
I could tell you when I was streaming, everybody's like, "Look, see this Darth did that." Everybody was going crazy. Your name must have been mentioned. Like, and I wanted you on the
What?
stream. I really did.
Wait, when people saw me?
People saw you at the trial. Yes, in my stream, man, they were pointing you out, Eve out, Lara out, and everybody's being pointed out on my stream. And they said, "Look, there's Lara. Look, there's Barry. Look, there's Darth."
Yeah,
I was like, "Wow!" Everybody knew. Everybody.
I do say in this video I'm about to upload that if I was ever gonna do a face reveal, it might as well be in the same frame on live TV with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Like if I was ever gonna like do a face reveal, it's like that's where you can find it. Go find it. You could, you know, like
Yeah,
You might as well at some point. I don't know.
They knew. They all knew.
It's like,
and
I just
everybody
don't-
rooted for you, man.
I know,
Everybody
I
was
know,
rooting for you.
I know. It's
The
like-
whole stream was Rob. It
Right.
started. I was going crazy. I was happy for you, man.
Thank you.
I support everybody. Listen, we're all in this together. This should be, we're all except for one person who turned on us, but whatever.
Okay.
And but the rest of us, we're together, and that's it.
I don't think he was
you know.
ever really in it. Not in my mind.
I thought he was. I was fooled.
Well,
I got
once you
fooled.
start copyright
Are you talking about
striking
PhD?
people in the community, you're not really.
No,
with
it
us.
wasn't just when he copyright struck me because I reached out to him. I was like, "Yo, dude, like, what's
He
going on?"
struck you.
Yeah,
he struck me. Yeah,
me too. He struck a lot of us.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, "Yo, dude, why did you do that? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I gave you credit in the comments and in my description, and I put like at Unbox PhD in like a text
I
on the
thought he
video."
told you could use it, Darth.
No, he struck me. So he struck me down, and then I reached out to him, and he never
Oh.
got back to me. I tweeted at him, never got back to me, and I was like, okay, be a bitch. You know, if you want, like, how can we just be grown-ups about this? Like, we're all on the same
Wow.
side. Like, that was before I was even monetized. I was only monetized for 3 months, and then I was gone. Like, but
That
this
sucks,
so it's
man.
like, dude, you struck my channel, and that affected my channel, and I'm not even monetized. So like, I wasn't even earning money, dude. What's your problem? You know?
Thank God I never used this video. Oh my God, I'm so happy I never used that.
Yeah, I don't know at the time. I just always used whatever clips came up, and I wasn't really thinking about it. So,
Dude, he's just grifting over to Amber Heard now because everyone's starting to see his true colors. And it's like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, the community, when they started sending me stuff, and then I jumped on it because I'm like, if someone's going to turn like that on this community, it's wrong. You're going to take people's money, go to Virginia, and then laugh in their face. There's some people who are sick. There's some people, live across the world.
No shit.
I mean, come on,
dude. I thank my supporters. I thank everybody, every video, like just because I just like feel like I have to just always be like,
me too.
Thank you,
me
because
too.
like I wouldn't be here without you.
Agreed.
Like I couldn't have fundraised all that money from all these people and then just been like, oh, I'm not gonna just talk to anybody. I'm just gonna go into my own little lane and just ignore it. It's like, why? That sounds so. I don't know. Just
it's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong. I agree. Man. It's wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like hacker goes, okay, maybe you subscribe to me, and if you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it.
Yeah, I've got a little bit more of like a format. Like I want every video to be like a little streamlined. Like I said, because I've got this lifestyle, I can't do what I want. So I might as well. I have to pick a style, and like maybe Darth knows Liberal Hive Mind. Have you heard of that channel?
Yeah, of course.
Everything's welcome to Liberal Hive Mind. When still shadow ban, blah blah blah. And it's always the same exact thing every time, and people like that, right? People like dig that. So.
Like Mike Zero.
I know, but for me, like, I need change. Like when I hear this, when I hear something said the exact same way over and over and over again, it's like when I hear an infomercial on TV, I just have to turn it off. I'm just like,
I can understand it. Yeah.
So like, that's why I like creators that are able to ask for Patreon support or just, I guess. Or like a when they do ads, like when they transition into an ad, and like it's like actually a good ad. It's like you can tell they gave a crap. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, but there's also an addictive factor to a pattern. So
I know. There is. I mean, you get people familiar. It's a brand, but your brand can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how. There isn't something you could like. There's not like one way you could brand me, and I prefer to be that way. I'd rather be unbrandable, unhireable, and advertisable.
You know what it is?
As long as I've got like my logo and my outro, then pretty much anything's game.
With your videos. Logo. Did you change your logo recently?
No, I have that one little logo at the end of the video, and then my outro.
Wait, is it orange now, or is it always orange?
No, that's just my live streams.
Oh, that's just your StreamYard? Okay.
That's the Tatooine setting suns.
Oh.
I think what makes YouTube great is everybody has their own opinion and everybody has their own style, and that's what works, Yeah. That's why I watch you or Hacker or somebody else, because I'm like, well, this is my opinion, but maybe they're going to talk about something different. Maybe they have a different say. So I watch. I'm like, I'm curious.
Right. Well, I mean, like every human being is like their own unique instrument. Like I could be a piano, you could be a guitar, you could be a cello, you could be a violin. It's like we all have something different to bring to this platform or just to the world.
Yeah,
and
it's true.
It's like nobody can copy any one of us. We are our own unique. Don't mean to sound. We're on snowflake, like like we are a one of a kind. We have our own personalities and our own thing, and I found it really weird the other day when I was like, just don't judge me. I was smoking weed, and I was like, you know what? Everybody who makes YouTube is talking to themselves in a camera as if there's an audience in front of them.
Yes.
It's so weird. I know. I just know I know that I work in film. It just hit me, and I saw it, and I saw it in a different way, and I was like, oh my God, everybody is just talking to their cameras.
Well, the thing is, like, when you actually smoke weed, you kind of see the reality to things, and that's why governments don't like it.
I know. Yeah,
that's the truth.
That is the truth.
That's funny, man.
So, and what South Park said, it makes you feel okay with being lazy.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Yeah, I mean, well, people either just aren't productive or they're productive. Like, it gets my my mind like I don't know, it activates it, and I get creative, and I get comfortable, and I like my anxiety just like completely just disappears. Depression goes away. Just stress in general. It's
There's also nothing better for nausea in the world.
but yeah, there isn't. And I don't eat. I don't like munch out. I don't, so that's good because a lot of my, friends who do the same amount of,
Right. Well, I hope you eat, man. I hope you're eating.
Yeah, no, I do eat. I do eat. I just don't. I just cut out bread and like sodium and carbohydrates and trans fat.
So
Okay.
do you actually know why Brian stopped making videos? I heard he got threatened, but
There's
like,
no way that's why.
yeah, I don't think so
I heard he
either.
got
That's why
threatened
I kept
also.
telling people I didn't
By
know.
who? Wait, who?
I heard it was IO.
Have
That's
you
what I
heard? Have you heard of the First Amendment? Because I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's the reason either. So I told people I don't know. I'm saying I heard he got threatened, but that doesn't feel
Bro,
like the real reason.
But let me ask you, isn't that Amber's defense, the First Amendment? Isn't she using that as a defense?
That's what yes. But that's where the problem comes in because you're using your freedom of speech to defame somebody. So is it really like, okay, sure, you had the right to say that, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
but you did, but there was a response to your actions, and the response was you ruined someone's life.
I want to show you.
Yeah, it's almost like as if they think the jury's stupid. Like, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she had the right to say it. Amber wins. No, well, no one's saying she didn't have the right to say it. It's, how it affects other people when you say those things. So,
Yeah, it does.
So I guess like you said, they're waiting for tactical moments to say certain things. So they're not going to say that off the bat, you know.
I mean, it's like a football game, man. Like they go on the field, they play their play, and then they go back and they get in the huddle, and they go back out in the field, and it's like that's just what's happening, and we just gotta hope that Team Johnny wins. Like I hope that they're able to convince a jury who is hopefully of sound mind and who's who like actually wants to be there, because like if I got summoned to jury duty for 6 weeks, let alone not even knowing that it's going to be Johnny Depp, because like none of those people knew that they're going to be a juror for Johnny Depp's trial. But I mean, I'm a unique case, but I for sure would have just been like, I'm there, and I would have gone on the stand, and then they would have been like, so what are your biases? And I would have been like, well, I'm going to leave now. So I wouldn't purge myself.
So how did you feel after day one? Did you guys feel confident? Do you feel not sure? How do you feel after day one?
So like that. So that's the thing.
Or day two, whatever.
Because for the most part, I forget some names and I mix up people here and there. Like,
me too. Too.
But I understand. I know this case. Like it's like this is literally a case study of mine. Like I understand this for the most part inside and out. And it's like so seeing it unfold in a court of law is like very enlightening because all of my feelings have been confirmed. I guess you want a confirmation bias, but I just don't get any kind of good energy, any kind of truth. I just feel like they're grasping at straws, Amber's team. I don't know. When I watch it, I saw it as like today was a huge win for Johnny, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, right? Okay. But I'm not the jury. The jury supposedly has no idea what's going on with the case until today, right?
Supposedly.
Supposedly. So I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself because I know what's going on. But I don't. But I'm there. She's not trying to convince me. She's trying to convince them that she's
right. Right. Yeah. Did their team leave you with any? Did you feel any doubt? Because a lot of people in my stream got really frustrated when they were hearing their defense. Like some people wrote, "I hate this guy," and blah blah blah. And I was trying to explain this is what the defense team does. So I can understand the frustration, people getting triggered. Did you feel any certain way? I mean, because you said you walked out of the courtroom. I mean,
I didn't walk off like in a heat of like a mad anger. No, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I just never came back. Like that's what I just quietly walked out. No, it was when it was like halfway through Elaine talking, and I was just like, I need to like drop the kids off at the pool. I don't want to like listen to you anymore. And I don't need to be here for. I just felt like I didn't need to be here for that, and I felt bad. But I just like on top of like trying to like be there every hour I can be for every day of this trial, I also need a certain amount of time to make videos for people, because it's like when I'm in my own studio, it's like I don't know, the ability to just come and go as I want. I do other things. I freelance. I got other projects I'm working on. But like right now, it's like I'm just doing this. Like I'm only doing YouTube, so I need to commit to it. And when even in my studio, it takes a long time to. I mean, I try to be as quick as I can with editing, man, but I'm not quick, and I try to be as quick as I can, and it's just like it just I don't know. I can't get it out fast enough, and I feel like I need to just put something out there for people that I guess donated $5,000 to me.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow.
So there's like not only an obligation, but like a responsibility to meet my supporters' expectation.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There's an expectation. I need to hit it, whether it's like me just vlogging or me trying to just do a video for them or whatever it is. I just try to like always get it done since I've been here anyway, because this is like, it's weird. I've never actually had like a month just to focus on YouTube, like, and only YouTube.
Right.
It's strange.
Right.
It's strange.
Dude, I got to wrap this one up because I got to go to
All
work
right,
in
bro.
like 15 minutes.
Hey, well, thanks.
Just,
what time is it?
Hang out for a second because I just want to talk to you backstage for like 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm not down for that kind of. I'm not.
All right. Oh, if you got to go, that's fine.
I'm just messing with you.
I don't know, man. Like, I think you got a great sense of humor, but sometimes you're serious. I don't know.
I gotta
figure it out.
I gotta be deadpan sometimes, otherwise I gotta keep you on your toes, John.
But all right, I gotta go, guys. Usually I do a long thank you for a lot of people listening, but he's
got to go backstage.
But I'll probably be live streaming at this time more frequently in the mornings to do like a recap of the evening of the case. So definitely don't forget to check out Rob and Darth News because he's got like videos on birds and stuff when he should be covering the case. But all right, if he wants to cover stuff about geese, that's fine with me.
Dude, the Darth is always before the news. It's like Batman and Robin. Darth.
So, just a couple of quick thanks, Mac. Thank you, Di, for JD. Thank you so much for stopping by. Diamond Knight.
Bye,
thank
Diamond.
you so much.
Kim, take it easy.
Yes. And Michelle is West Coast Fighter. But yeah, I got to cut it a little short, guys. Really appreciate everyone. And if you're not subscribed here and you're still listening, please subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, and so will Robin, so will Darth.
I'm almost to 8,000 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, please. I never thought I would hit it, so here we go.
You'll get it. You'll get 10. All right, we're out, guys.